literally in a U-Haul truck right now, and I'm trying to make this work to the best of my ability. Hi, I hope that you're doing well. Okay, this is going to be the Cancer Season Preview. Cancer season starts June 21st, 20th, 21st. And I just wanted to go ahead and get this going, get this out. I dressed in all my blue for this purpose. Actually, it's sort of just aligned that way, which is really cool. So there you have it. Like I said, I'm in a U-Haul, so there's some movement that might be happening, some bumps and shaking that might happen. Apologies for that in advance, and maybe some interruptions. My partner may come in and interrupt. I will try to fast forward that through that in the editing for the rest of the video. So with this being for Cancer season, we're doing the elemental layout for water, and for the oracle we're using the Illuminated Tarot, which is like a double oracle and tarot. I feel like it becomes an oracle because some of the cards are doubled. Like there's 22. Well, I won't divide it like that, but there's I can't recall the total number in the the standard tarot deck from Rider Waite, but there's a lot. And this deck does 52 cards instead, and that's like 30 less cards. So some of the cards are combined, and I really like that. So we're gonna do that for the oracle, and this is going to be the oracle for Cancer season 2026. I hope that y'all are doing well. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It helps with the circulation of the video. It helps with getting more eyes on the video, and for more people who may find this information valuable, relatable, may connect with the information. Okay, all right, so we have the Jack of Hearts. That is the Prince of Hearts, and that is our overall oracle message. So with the Prince of Hearts, or the Prince of Water, this talks about like taking time, taking a moment to really appreciate the finer things in life, or to just appreciate the little moments, the small moments as the finer things in life. To have fun doing it, like enjoy yourself. It's giving, don't feel guilty for taking a break, for taking your time, for smelling the roses, and embrace those moments. Okay, that's what the energy is giving me right off the jump. Let's see the bottom of the deck energy for the oracle. It is the Three of Cups. So getting together, it is summertime, maybe getting together for group activities, maybe getting together with your favorite people that you're not normally able to get together with throughout the year. Be a great thing to do at this time. It's definitely something that literally is part of what I'm doing right now, and it's been so beautiful and so transformative in the 1.5 days since I've been doing it, starting it, and even since a few weeks ago, it's been really, really, really restorative for me. And yeah, so that's just a personal example. I think that's the energy that we're in, just really connecting with things and people, and possibly even places that are true, we find it true alignment in. That's going to be really important. I don't know if this air conditioner is loud. I'm turning it down just because I feel like I'm yelling. To start, we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of this deck. So yeah, it may be looking back and seeing what things have supported our nourishments, what things have been worth putting time into up until this point. Okay, and gravitating to those things that really do warm our hearts and fill our hearts, and and allow us the space to be ourselves and be true to ourselves. Okay, so happy Pride, by the way. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna use the Witch Tarot, which I felt this is so Cancer laden with the moon on the back. For the first card, it's the highlighted energy. Highlighted energy is that Seven of Pentacles. It fell out. I did not think it would be that. Two of Cups reversed. Okay, that was a whole energy, like energy disruption, almost energy push. If you saw, about six cards came out, and then as I was looking to feel the energy with those cards, another card pushed forward, and it was that Two of Cups. Third position is the immediate influences.
The third position is we have support from source. Yeah, immediate influences.
We have the Knight of Pentacles. Immediate influences. I feel like I did it out of order. Hold on, really quickly. About that, I didn't know it would stop the video. The third position is actually approaching this time, so it's interesting that it's the Knight of Pentacles, and that we got that Jack of Hearts as the oracle message, because they both sort of convey the same thing, but we'll get into it more. Next, for the fourth position, we have immediate influences. Page of Pentacles reversed. Wow, okay. Fifth position is how to remain adaptable at this time, how to remain changeable, and lean into that sort of mutable energy, because that is what the mutables are about. Adapting and changing. There's some things with Sagittarius going on right now that, you know, I am privy to just because I follow a bunch of Sagittarius laden accounts, and accounts that just, you know, speak to the mutable mama in me. For 5, we have Death reversed for the position of adaptability. I'm going to move these up a little bit. And now we're going to go into 6 and how to remain in a state of harmony throughout this season of Cancer, as we're able to consider all of the other factors at hand here. We have a lot of Pentacles energy. I wonder what this is going to be. So for the adaptability during Cancer season 2026. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Okay. Wow, this is actually really, 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 really beautiful. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Just beautiful. And then for the 7th position, we have Going Deeper. We're just going to see if there's any other highlights that we should look out for during this season. The Page of Swords. The only sword card here. Okay? Wonderful. And I want to show you why I do this spread this way. And it's because it is water sign season. Wow, we have 3 of Pentacles again on the bottom of the deck. So, it is a water sign season, so this is what it looks like. Okay, it looks like a little bit of a chalice, a receiving energy here. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. So for the first position of the highlight of the Cancer season ahead, we have the 7 of Pentacles. Like I said, maybe this is not only just looking back and assessing whether, oh, let me put this down. I'm like doing too much. This is a totally new setup. Instead of just looking back and it being, you know, sort of shoulda, coulda, woulda, if I had, and questioning that way, it's about also looking forward. How do I make the most of this? What can I do to show up for myself while showing up for others? What can I do to cultivate, my energy alongside others' energy? It's really, I don't know if it just got this cloudy, but it's cloudy. Okay, so yeah, the 7 of Pentacles is asking that we sort of do take that time to rest, to not only reflect, but to sort of develop a sense of alignment going forward, a sense of magnetation going forward, to really see what our next steps look like. Okay, for the second position of Supports from source. It's a Two of Cups reverse. These are all holographic, so I'm going to try to like, okay. And like immediately it's about union. So maybe there's a need with it being reversed for us to come out of union with certain things. Or maybe there will be a coming out of union. Maybe there will be like coming out of an allegiance, coming out of a contract, coming out of an agreement, an emotional tie. Their hands are literally tied together. Okay, so coming out of ties to things, and maybe learning how to embrace this independence in ourselves while still being a part of other situations with others. So it's less of a melding of identity and more of an affirming of identity, which is beautiful. And I think there's a big establishment of independence in that. That's what this is giving me. Recognition of, you know, our own personal sense of foundations, so that we can, not only so that we can better integrate outside of ourselves, but so that we have such a strong sense of self and identity and love for ourselves that it's rather unshakable, that the tie is not necessarily to others, but it is to that sense of identity. That's what this is giving me. This is giving to me. For the third position of approaching this time, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? I didn't know when I read the Jack of Hearts, I did not know that Knight of Pentacles was going to also be coming out. So that's beautiful. Can't make it up, right? Because Knight of Pentacles really is literally standing still in a meadow. There's a deer behind, so it's talking about being stealthy, being patient, being gentle, and aware, staying aware. Yeah, not rushing at all at this time. I think that there is, that whatever is going to be coming up next for us, it's not going to be something, it may not be something that we are just doing by happenstance. It's something that we've been working on for a while. It's something that we've been working through, we've been assessing, we've been understanding for a while, maybe going to school, maybe taking classes, maybe actively working towards. Okay, so that's approaching this time. And right now it's asking you to allow yourself to take a break. Allow yourself to, like I said before, smell the roses, take the moment and not rush things. For the fourth position of approaching this time, we have the Page of Pentacles. What I love about the Knight and the Page of Pentacles is that they both have this pentacle. The Knight has it really close to the chest, okay? The Page has it a little further away from the chest, but still in the chest to head, I believe the third to the fifth chakra areas. This is immediate influences. So the immediate influence is that we're going to have more of a sense of reward, I think, by letting things about ourselves or about any situation we're focused on really unravel and really bloom. I think that by staying not so tightly bound to things, again, untied, being untied to situations, maybe people, we're able to establish more value in the world around us, because we first are able to establish, maybe not first, maybe being even in the world is helping us support the understanding of love and independence within ourselves. And independence doesn't mean that we're just absolutely anti-people. Independence means that we're able to make decisions without the influence of people. Though, you know, there might be suggestions, ideas that we introduce from what we've gained from other people in the past or currently, but we don't let that be that's not the main thread of the decisions that we're making. It's just supportive. It's supporting. the understanding of what we're doing and why we're doing it, the understanding of who we are and what makes us that way, and things like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Next we have the fifth position of adaptability, and it's death reversed. Okay, so usually when I read death upright, for me it's like allowing something to die to experience a resulting rebirth. Okay, with death being reversed though, it feels like whatever we're focusing on, we're literally giving life to. Whatever we're focusing on, we're literally giving roots. We're establishing roots in whatever it is. So we're nourishing it, we're celebrating it, we're giving it the energy of life. And by doing that, we are, I think, able to, I think it's like a, what's that called? A teeter-totter, where it's like centrifugal motion, I guess. It's like, it's always going to balance out as long as we do it with the understanding that the life that we're giving is also to support a harmonic existence, going into the sixth position of harmonic balance. Okay, and we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about abundance, right? And I think that with the Nine of Cups, not only are we talking about abundance, but we're really finding gratitude in abundance. We're really finding growth in abundance. We're really finding appreciation and nourishment in the abundance. And it's about not taking things for granted, right? And allowing ourselves the time to admire, smell the flowers, and, you know, take a breath and not rush things and allow things to be and admire just the beauty of things. Like, there's a whole, I want to say like cornucopia, but I know a cornucopia is an actual structure, but there's a whole like spread of fruit here. So fruit is life, you know, fruit is the tangible example of life, you know, is one of the tangible examples of life, natural life, right? In the natural world. And the fact that, you know, these fruits have been picked for the nourishment of whomever, and the subject in the card is looking at just the spread with such an admiration and a sense of appreciation. I think that's the energy that's really going to restore us, is coming back to that understanding that even though we had to pluck this fruit, you know, take it from its base, we have this fruit to nourish our families and our loved ones with, and ourselves with, fulfill and nourish, excuse me. And as long as we keep nourishing the root, and here's that root thing again, as long as we keep nourishing the plant, the actual structure of the plants that these fruits came from, we will yield more plants, we will yield more fruit in the future, right? And more fruit will come, and that's the beautiful process of the world and of Mother Nature herself. A bird just flew. There's so many different cool birds here. Yeah, so it's about, you know, landing in that space of appreciation, allowing ourselves to land and to go back to that place of appreciation and gratitude. Gratitude's going to take us far. Going deeper, Page of Swords. There's literally a bird on this card. There's literally a bird. He's wearing a chain with a bird. So Page of Swords is swift. So this whole energy of Cancer season may be the slowdown before things get quicker, before we want to go quicker, right? Or maybe there's this underlying energy of wanting to get things going quicker, wanting to. And I think that with this card showing, there are things that can go quicker, but I think that but it feels like that in an overwhelming sense with the rest of the read, the oracle included, that taking our time is going to be the best approach forward. And for this time, yeah. And allowing ourselves to sort of, you know, be free to take a rest, to take our time. And we're gonna, I think the rewards that we talk about in the highlighted message, the sense of, you know, was this worth it? I think that's going to be something that maybe comes about. But with all the other cards and all the other energy that comes out, it sounds like if we allow ourselves to take our time, we are going to be getting the most reward. And if we're doing so with gratitude and with appreciation, we're going to be getting the highest influx of positive or reciprocatory energy from whatever we focus on this year. On the bottom of the deck for these cards is the Three of Pentacles. I spoke of the Three of Pentacles after I pulled this card, because on the bottom of the deck, actually I spoke of the Three of Pentacles, but it's the Three of Cups. Okay, so with the Three of Cups being on the bottom of the deck as well, and the Three of Pentacles being on the other bottom of the deck, the bottom of the other deck, it's really talking about, you know, gravitating toward loving energy, gravitating toward aligned loving energy, and strategizing. It feels like strategizing or drawing up not a contract, but like a blueprint of how we want maybe the next 3 months to look like, how we want maybe the next 3 years to look like for us. Okay, yes, very contemplative. There's a lot of very contemplative energy here. Okay, contemplative, appreciative, and then, like, I don't know what the word would be for this, but like, I dare you to do that type of energy, you know? So yeah, I would say to lean into this energy of, if while we're slowing down, to start thinking ahead as well, to start sort of thinking about how we want to manage our time over the next 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. It's just feeling like that's going to be more breathable, more easily breathable, less restrictive for us. Okay, all right, well, that is the reading for the upcoming Cancer season, which again starts June 20th, 21st, and July 19th, 20th. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like the new location. It's very temporary, and I'm going to be getting the sign specifics out ASAP. I'll go ahead and take a photo of this spread, and then I will keep it going. Thank you. Remember to be love, stay light, and that you got this. And I hope to see you next time. All right, bye.